Well, I tell you what, Mike Adams has really been coming through with all this information about these people at the Boston Memorial Marathon bombing incident, whatever it's called. Boston Marathon, Sandy Hook Memorial Run for Your Life. Anyway, look at this. On his website, Natural News, breaking photos surfaces of the Kraft mobile communications van at the Boston Marathon. If you don't know what the Kraft is, you're missing a lot of cool stuff here. The Kraft is an organization that Chris Kyle thought up, invented, organized, whatever, of SEALs, Navy SEALs, who are a security firm. And their badge is something really shocking to most people. They probably think it's pretty cool, but here's their basic outfit. Black top, desert tan pants and boots. And they have a bunch of guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least in this photo. And how can you tell this is anywhere close to the Boston Marathon? Here's a guy pushing a wheelchair with a Red Cross flag. That's when the runners are tired. Let's look down here. A detailed high-res photo of the Kraft operatives, and what appears to be their mobile communications van has just surfaced. The Kraft is a group of private military operatives who have been revealed through a fast-growing number of photos published by Natural News and InfoWars. The mainstream media is engaged in total blackout and refuses to run any photos of the Kraft operatives. The story is quickly becoming the biggest media cover-up in history. Well, maybe except for JFK. Natural News was the first to identify the brand of radiation detector being held in the hand of one of the Kraft operatives. Now we appear to be in the first to run this photo of what looks to be an extremely high-end mobile communications van with 7 more Kraft operatives. Yeah, and I want to say one thing about this guy who was standing in the middle of the street holding a radiation detector after the bomb went off. Dude, you had better go get you some potassium iodide, and so had everybody else in that street that day and in that town, because if he had to register or try to detect any radiation, there's radiation there, they know it. Go get some potassium iodide, start eating some seaweed and stuff like that. The van clearly has a foldable satellite dish as well as possibly a microwave communications dome. The vehicle is a Chevy Escalade. Escalade is a Cadillac, so it's a Chevy something. Has been outfitted with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of roof racks and communication equipment. There's your foldable dish. There's your dome. Pretty obvious. There's your Chevy emblem. But Chevy doesn't make Escalade except under the code name Cadillac, I think. No, we can't be 100% certain that this vehicle belongs to the Kraft team, but it fits their MO. While all the other emergency vehicles on the scene were clearly marked, this vehicle is unmarked. The proximity of the Kraft members to the van also is an indication the vehicle may be a rally point. Maybe. So here we have black and tan, 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 not black and tan. This is a guy that works at the race, and This is after the blowout. It looks like to me, because this is those flags that they knocked down after the thing. So this is rally point after. We didn't see that, and there's nobody's hanging out here, so these people have all split and gone home. Why they need that there, I don't know, but there's your bona fides. There's your bona fides. This is at the race. Okay. For high-res version of this photo, click this link. IP satellite. We may have identified the nature of the dish on top of the vehicle. It closely resembles a QuickSpot IP satellite system. Click here to visit QuickSpot IP for more photos. There's one. ATX HD, whatever that is. And it says QuickSpot. There's a bunch of other gear. Who knows what that is, but that's not their truck. QuickSpot allows a vehicle to have broadband internet access on demand anywhere in the world. Here are some additional photos of the craft operatives that have that the alternative media has spearheaded, while the delusional mainstream media continues to pretend that none of these photos even exist. Mainstream media. Lamestream media that tell you nothing but the head lies. L-I-E-S. Here's guys. Tan, tan, black. Tan, tan, black. Black, tan, tan. Backpacks. Are there more pressure cookers in them backpacks, boys? We know these two have them. We've seen that. They're stressed out to the max down here. These are some of the ones that were first spotted. And here we go. Here's a little skull on Blue's hat. This guy doesn't have one, but there's something to do with this patch. There's something with this patch that identifies this backpack and this guy. I forgot what that is right now. And here's the skull. It's got something written on his forehead. SEAL Team 3. SEAL Team 6 has a 6. I guess they all have a number. This one, SEAL Team 5, Operation Enduring Freedom. That one's kind of a different, lighter tan on beige on tan or something like that. And even Blackwater uses that kind of skull. Also, it's kind of an evil looking skull. I'm not sure if it's got long teeth or if it's dripping something slimy. Here's that. What is, does this tell you what this is? No. It's just showing him backed up against the wall with the buddy. This one is the blown up backpack. Black backpack. Something wrong with this color, because it should be black, even on the street should be black. Instead we got kind of maroonish purple, but anyway. The guy with the hat. The guy with the no hat. And they're backed up against the wall. They're not really interested in the race here. This is the point of one of these things. Now here's another one, the craft. And that should be a better picture than that, because this is that tannish color. And their logo is pretty bad. It says something about, contrary about what your mama told you, violence does solve a lot of problems. Something to that effect. So, violence solves issues. The craft is there in 7, and the old dude is probably the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Anyway, thought you want to know. Mike Adams, you're the best. Cool beans. Thanks. See y'all later.